I didn't watch a whole lot of the
I didn't
offensive
either.
line workouts here, but
I
we do
didn't
have the
either.
measurements.
Yeah.
And you can learn stuff from the measurements. So let's take a look at how they measured in. Joe Alt has been talked about as the number one tackle out of Notre Dame. He measured at 6'9", 321 pounds. Olu Fashanu was 6'6" out of Penn State, 312. So as we take a look at these heights and weights, Amarius Mims, I know for Georgia, got hurt, but he was 6'8", 340. Got some big dudes here.
That's where I asked Pete and you to go, like, let's talk about them a little bit. I didn't watch the full workout for the O-lineman. In a lot of ways, it was Sunday. I was there all week. I'm sorry, but this is where I wanted to come with. I was watching the start, right? So I saw these guys, right? And this is where the look test a little bit. But so I saw them and I went, goddamn, okay. I went, holy shit. Like every one of these guys looks the part, right? So then, as we're sitting there watching the combine, they start to put up like, oh, he's 6'8". So I'm going, oh, damn. So everyone measured into like franchise left tackle mold, like billing. So then I go to NFL.com and I pull up, hey, the page that Lance Zierlein does such a great job of kind of laying things out there because it has all the official measurements. And the reason I wanted to talk about it, one, I've been told about how talented the group is and that this could be a year 6 to 8 offensive linemen in the first round. But two, one, like, okay, whoa, they're all 6'4". Whoa, they're all 6'5". They're all 6'6". Whoa. Like, there's no 295-pound guy. They're all like 320 plus, which me, I'm kind of a believer in a tackle. I've kind of gotten done with that, oh, he's athletic and he can do this. Like, I want a big beast at tackle on both sides. Guys that are so big, I don't care who you are, you're like, oh my gosh, right? And so that's where you start to look at J.C. Latham from Alabama, and I go, damn, his body looks good. What? 6'6", 342? Over 35-inch arms, right? Arm length is a huge thing for tackles in football. It's huge. So that, that was a good one. All right, let me look at, Oluwayo Fashanu, right? I'm sorry, I'm still learning the name.
Olu
Fashanu, you're right.
Don't even worry about the last
let me look at
part of the first name.
shit, he's 6'6", 312, 34-inch arms, right? So I'm going, damn, there's another one. He fits the mold. Okay, Joe Alt, I mean, he's Notre Dame guy. Of course he does. But is he one of these tall guys that doesn't have long arms? Whoa, 34 and a quarter, 6'9", 321. Holy shit, another one, right? So it just kind of kept going down the list. Our guy, Troy Fautino, right, from Washington. I watched him early in the year when I did the Washington game. Awesome left tackle. There was talk, maybe he's a better guard. I don't know. At 6'4", 317 with 34.5-inch arms now, he'll be looked at a little differently to go, wait, not only did he never give up any sacks or nobody gets there, he's actually got the NFL build to be that and the footwork. So, overall, and again, I haven't watched these guys on film at all yet, but there's something to be gleaned about. One, okay, is the film good? But two, now does the size of the body and the human translate to that position in the NFL, right? We've seen guys at tackle in college football and they go, oh, he's pretty good at tackle. But, you start to go, well, he's a little undersized. His arms aren't long enough, right? As much as I say, hey, it's good at tackle, like it's not going to work in the NFL. I've been around the NFL to know that body mold, that short arm guy, it just won't work. The first time he has to face a Danielle Hunter.
Yeah, what's the big deal about the arm? Like, why
because
does that matter?
There's
Why
two
does an
things
extra
it
couple
does.
inches matter?
It stops the defensive lineman from getting into your body. That's the first thing, right? Like Micah Parsons wants to be able to full speed put his head in your chest because once he does that, he knows, I got you. I'm powerful. I hit you now with a lot of exertion and force, and now you're going to move back.
Yep.
But if you got long arms and you could stop him before he gets there, and now you don't allow his arms to get on your body to pull you around, right? You got the advantage, right? Like a really good Lane Johnson so many times is just, and he's got a guy like just like this. And you're like, the guy looks like, how you would have like your 4-year-old kid when you hold the top of his head and he can't hit you still, right? That's what a really good left tackle does. And all of a sudden, like Nick Bosa and Micah Parsons are like, get off me, I can't get free, right? So that's where the long arm is. And here's the other thing. You're going around the edge like Micah Parsons, right? I got the edge. Ooh, I'm about to go around, right? I got the guy beat with my body and his body. I got him, right? But then it's like, oh, well, Orlando Brown's got 9-foot-long arms. I thought I was around him, and then he got his damn arm out on me and he pushed me by the quarterback. So I beat him, but I didn't get the sack, and he pushed me by because that extra arm length helped him push me by. And even though I had him beat, it didn't happen. And that's where it's really valuable for tackles, right? And then again, the Tyler Guyton kid from Oklahoma had it. So that's where I'm excited. And I think that's where the draft community, certainly, like there's 6 or 8 guys. Not only the film must be good, but we're seeing like key body parts that fit franchise tackle left mold, and that's why I just wanted to talk about them a little bit, because that's going to be interesting as we go forward here. Look at this is hilarious.
The combine does the official measurements. We at NBC Sports like to do the Connor Rogers measurements. So like stand next to Connor, who's not a tall man.
No.
You know, it's like against
when you're like 6'9",
none of us look tall.
Nobody
right?
looks tall.
And Connor's really not that short. So it's like here, who is this? Is this
Joe Alt?
Joe Alt.
Yeah.
This is Joe Alt. Okay, at 6'9". Compared to Connor, I mean, actually, Connor looks pretty good there. This is Amarius Mims from Georgia.
That's amazing.
Here.
That's amazing right there.
So that's that
looks like
when you look that much bigger. I mean, that's
Connor's our 9th grade Jets fan from from Long Island. He came here to
earned the right to ask one question to an NFL
Do
draft
you
prospect.
like peanut butter and jelly?
Well, I mean, but here's Mims standing next to the media. So it's
yeah.
like, actually, this picture makes Connor look giant because everyone else looks even smaller here.
I mean, yeah, this guy.
They're a different breed of. It's a different type of human.
These are the type. This 6'8". This is 340. That's 36 1/8 arm, right? Those are the guys that I tell you, even me, who's 6'5", 235 or whatever, you don't even want to play with those guys. Like, those are the guys, like, in the locker room every now and then you, like, push or mess around with a little bit, and then they push you back or they hit you once, and you're like, that hurt. Like, I'm never going to play with you again, right? Like, I'm never going to mess with you ever. Like, that's it. That's those kind of people. I know Connor had a great week. Connor was great with the old lineman. You need to see Connor next to Tavondre Sweat from Texas, right? Because Tavondre, not as tall, but so thick at 360 pounds. That was a funny picture as well.
Yeah, Connor got a lot of interviews, too, and they're all on your interviews with Mike, Connor's interviews there. I saw Matthew Berry there, too, all on our NBC YouTube page, which is NFL on NBC, if you want to do that.
Yo, homies, what's up? I know it's the off-season, but it's never the off-season on Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Me and Ahmed Fareed are going to be here for it all. You know, we got free agency. We're going to break it all down. The draft, the rankings of positions. Of course, we're going to unpack it all. Hit subscribe, get to my free agency reactions, 2024 draft rankings, and more. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, homies. See you soon.